Our first story today comes from the south coast of Sri Lanka, where the December 26 tsunami of 2004 dealt a severe blow to the Beeralu lace industry of Mirissa in Mathura. Today, however, thanks to the collaborative efforts of a bank, an NGO, and the local community, this traditional art is once again a booming industry.
In the south coastal villages of the Mathura district, an age-old tradition, the legacy of a rich cultural history, the art of Beeralu lace making had long been reduced to a small, home-based industry practiced just among a few. Today, the craft has seen an unexpected revival following the tsunami and has become a new source of income for artisan women and their children. They meet in the backyard of a home in the village of Mirissa South. They represent 3 generations of women who want to learn more and earn more as they embark on a journey of recovery from the impact of the tsunami.
I was involved in the Beeralu lace industry in a small scale before the tsunami. There were about 150 people involved from the village. Most of their businesses were completely destroyed by the tsunami. A coordinating officer visited us from Sapsri after the tsunami. He spoke to us and found out what we needed. He said that he would help us.
Desperately in need of a means of livelihood that would help them recover from the tsunami, the women took advantage of the assistance that was offered to them. The first priority was to begin a program of training to improve production standards and output.
Groups were formed and many people gathered to weave lace. There is a great unity among group members and more people are joining us as the news spreads.
While there had been a few women who produced small quantities for sale to tourists, the Beeralu lace industry had declined in the recent past, as it did not bring in adequate incomes for the women to attract their children to learn the craft. But more than just equipment and training was required if the women were to turn the lace-making industry into something that would be profitable. They had to become entrepreneurs as well. So they looked at new designs and introduced new features in an attempt to create a new market for their products. Much needed encouragement and resources came from the NGO that had initiated the project, together with their funding partner, a private bank.
The previous method, using square roll paper, had neither the quality nor the beauty, and they were sold at a lower price. The new designs with colored threads were introduced during the workshops arranged by Sapsri. The draft paper method was introduced. Earlier, they were priced at about 50 rupees. Now the teams are earning almost a double of what they used to earn before Sapsri helped us.
This new generation of Beeralu lace makers have now been able to take their initiative to another dimension, less than 2 years after the tsunami. At a public exhibition in Colombo, their products were fittingly displayed against the colonial settings of the Golf Face Hotel, opening the doors to new buyers and international markets. It was an opportunity to take pride in the quality of the work they had produced and the high standard they had managed to achieve, thanks to a successful partnership between themselves, an NGO, and a private institution.
Originally, HSBC provided the equipment and some seed money for them to get supplies to start off all over again. And then later on, through Sapsri, the NGO, we then lent Sapsri some money on a corporate basis, and they in turn were able to lend the ladies some microfinance.
What we have done is adding value to the goods that they have been producing so far. They have been only making lace in one color, so what we have done, helped them to do that in different colors and producing different value-added items. So that's how we have come to this level, but still this is the beginning.
The havoc created by the tsunami was great. But for these women, it indirectly led to their success as entrepreneurs, while giving a dying industry a second chance.